History is filled with strange tales, but few are as oddly fascinating as the Great Michigan Squirrel Migration of 1872. According to accounts passed down through newspapers, diaries, and local lore, an astonishing number of squirrels, by some estimates in the millions, swept across the state of Michigan in a coordinated mass movement that baffled citizens and left fields, farms, and forests transformed. Though some historians debate the scale of the event, the legend of this great migration endures as one of the quirkiest stories of American natural history. In the late summer of 1872, farmers began to notice an unusual number of gray and black squirrels pouring into fields. Reports suggest that the migration started in northern woodlands and surged southward, crossing rivers, climbing fences, and overwhelming crops. Eyewitnesses claimed the creatures moved in waves, stripping fields of corn and grain as they passed. Some said it looked like the ground itself was moving, a living carpet of fur and tails that seemed unstoppable. Theories about why the squirrels migrated vary widely. Some believe it was caused by a shortage of food in northern forests, forcing the rodents to seek resources elsewhere. Harsh winters and cycles of nut production may have triggered the unusual behavior. Others suggest disease, drought, or even instinctual patterns led to the mass movement. Whatever the cause, the migration was destructive enough to be recorded in agricultural reports, with farmers lamenting the loss of crops and the difficulty of protecting their fields. The most dramatic part of the story lies in the squirrels' determination. Accounts describe them swimming across rivers like the Grand, and even attempting to cross Lake Michigan, with many drowning in the effort. Townspeople supposedly organized hunts and set traps, but the sheer numbers made it nearly impossible to stem the tide. Local papers described the event as both awe-inspiring and disastrous, a natural spectacle unlike anything the region had ever seen. By the end of the season, the migration seemed to vanish as suddenly as it had appeared. The squirrels dispersed, leaving behind damaged farms and bewildered residents. While no one could fully explain the event, it quickly passed into folklore, retold as a story of nature's unpredictability and power. Today, the Great Michigan Squirrel Migration of 1872 is remembered less as a catastrophe and more as a curious chapter in the state's history. It highlights the delicate balance between humans and wildlife and serves as a reminder of how animals can shape the lives of entire communities. Whether exaggerated or accurate, the legend of the squirrel migration endures as a story that continues to capture imaginations and spark conversations more than a century later.